Hello friends, I am Professor Nancy Kansagra and we are studying the subject cyber law and ethics. In this subject, currently we are discussing about the cyber ethics. Okay, so how cyber ethics plays an important role in our life while we are talking about the cyberspace and the cyber law. We already discussed so many things about the cyberspace and cyber law and how cyber law prevent our security or our privacy from the hackers or crackers, and in that process there is this term cyber ethics play an important role. So with that cyber ethics, important of the computer ethics are that too, with the usage of the computers for the communication being more preferred than the pen and paper nowadays. So with that this computer ethics जो चीज है वो भी पिक्चर में आई है. It is a concerning thing must for each and everyone. So we are going to study about that, how the computer or the importance of the computer ethics and how they contribute into and better and safe usage of the computers in our day-to-day life, as well as the need and regulations in cyber ethics. Ki what kind of the need for the cyber regulations are there and need for the cyber ethics. So with the or this cyber ethics, the computer ethics thing attached. So as we know, the internet also provides the speed and the ease of the transmission of both voice and the data. Crime of the global repercussions are also committed with the use of the internet. Trafficking of the persons, kidnapping for the ransom or the terrorism or pornography are protected with the use of the cyberspace. You can say that we already discussed about these things कि जो हम cyberspace use कर रहे हैं, we are living in the digital world. So डिजिटल वर्ल्ड जो क्रिएट हो रहा है उसको टेक्निकलिटी टर्म्स में हम साइबर स्पेस बोलते हैं. एंड बाय क्रिएटिंग दिस साइबर स्पेस वी आर डूइंग सो मैनी थिंग्स ऑनलाइन. उसकी वजह से हमारा जो साइबर क्राइम है वो भी बढ़ता जा रहा है. सो फॉर दैट वी नीड साइबर लॉ. तो साइबर लॉ वहाँ पे क्या करता है, व्हाई वी नीड साइबर लॉ? Oh, cyber law is an important because it touches almost all aspects of the transactions and activities on the evolving the internet, world wide web, and the cyberspace. Every action and reaction in cyberspace has some legal and cyber uh, legal angles. So because of the cyber law we can say that कि ये जो कुछ misbehaviors activities है या criminal activities है which is done by the computers, so we can prevent that things, and we can, or you can say we can stop that things, and if something happened then with this kind of the law we can punish the person who have done this unethical thing. So what are the advantages and the need of the cyber law? Cyber law yields the legal recognition to electronic document and a structure to support e-filing and e-commerce transaction, and also provides a legal structure to reduce cyber crimes. Important of the cyber law is it covers all the transactions over internet in key. It keeps eye on all activities over the internet. So for that we need cyber law, and how it is affecting our life. So how we can prevent that. For that we need some cyber regulations, we need some ethics. So in that how this computer ethics is an important, why it is an important to follow the computer ethics. So what are ethics we already discussed, but in simpler term if we talk about, so ethics are the moral values that stop you from doing anything that is not legal and that does not harm or damage anyone else work or the interest. So ethics works like that, and computer ethics means कि ये जो crime हो रहा है उसमें reduction आ रहा है, right? So ethics are something that are embittered in us from the childhood. Remember when the teacher said we have this common thing कि अगर हम कॉपी करते थे तो हमारे टीचर हमको बोलते थे डू नॉट कॉपी समवन एल्स होमवर्क, राइट? सो और व्हेन द मॉनिटर्ड आस्क यू स्टैंड इन द लाइन. The simple equity and ethics helps the environment to be more safe, friendly, and cooperative for others around. So, computer ethics are nothing but how we use our personal morals and ethics while using the computer for various purposes. As we know, in this century, in 21st century, our work is morely based on the internet or in our digital system because we are living in the digital world. So उसके साथ साथ we have to be keep in this eye on this computer ethics thing ताकि हम ये जो cyber regulations है उस पे भी ध्यान रख पाए. So they consist of all the rules that you would apply to not misuse any information that is not yours to use or to access any data that is not owned by you. With issues like cybercrimes, plagiarism, hacking, and password theft, it's become important to know the importance of the computer ethics to be able to create a safe computer-based environment. If we create a safe computer-based environment, then there is no cybercrimes are coming up, and our near environment is safe. So we can easily use this technology without any fear, and we can prevent or we can secure our data from getting misused. For that, we need to follow some rules and regulations which is mentioned in our law, and with that laws we can also guide someone ki don't do this. So in that first one is prevent the misuse of personal information. Hence, uh, computer have made the world come closer, be it personally or professionally. Most of us find it more convenient to shop online rather than going out. For this, we are asked to give out our personal information like name, date of birth, most importantly, our credit card information. So, ask yourself, if you know that people don't follow computer ethics everywhere, would you feel safe to give out all the information? On the contrary, if you have read the privacy policies and know that they abide by the cyber laws and computer ethics, you know for a fact that your personal information will not be misused. So, हमारी पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन है वो मिसयूज ना हो, उसके लिए वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल. क्योंकि अभी आप प्रोफेशनली देखो या पर्सनली देखो, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस टेक्नोलॉजी वर्ल्ड कम क्लोजर, क्योंकि वी ऑलरेडी डिस्कस सो मैनी थिंग्स अबाउट दिस, हाउ इट इज वर्किंग. तो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह अगर कोई डेटा आज के दिन में भेजना हो, so that is quite easier thing to do that because we just have to do it with the help of the technology. So जहाँ पे भी हम हमारी personal information दे रहे हैं, like हमारा नाम है, date of birth है, and if you are purchasing something online, so you are giving your home address too. So that is in personal information. And if you are doing your transaction, money transaction through some online application, so you are giving them in some credit card, debit card details also. So that is a personal information. So we have to keep that secure. अगर हम जहाँ से भी ऑनलाइन परचेज कर रहे हैं उनकी प्राइवेसी पॉलिसी में अगर ये नहीं है कि हमारा जो ये डेटा है वो हिडन रहेगा दूसरों से और वो सेफ रहेगा, देन वी कैन नॉट ट्रस्ट देम. तो हमारी जो ये पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन है उसका मिस यूज होने से हमें उसको रोकना है. So first thing is that. Second thing, prevent the theft of intellectual properties. Now, what is intellectual properties? Well, unlike physical form of the properties like car or house, intellectual properties refers to the property created by the mind. Means internet consists of the various intellectual properties which include the work of the various researchers, writers, song artists, and so on. Without the presence of the computer ethics, the work created by the intellectual of one person can be easily copied and plagiarized by someone else. Imagine how you would feel if your poetry has been copied and published under someone else's name. Now, do you know what is the following? What is following computer ethics and privacy policies in important? So, We already discussed about the intellectual properties जो कंप्यूटर वर्ल्ड में हेल्पफुल है कि अगर आपकी कोई यूनिक चीज है, यूनिक वर्क है, क्योंकि हमारी सोसाइटी में बहुत डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टाइप के वर्क है और आर्टिस्ट है, राइटर है, सॉन्ग आर्टिस्ट है, रिसर्चर्स है और भी बहुत सारे फील्ड है उनकी खुद की यूनिक चीजें हैं और उनकी वजह से वो जाने जाता है. सो इफ वो कंप्यूटर एथिक्स और प्राइवेसी पॉलिसी नहीं होता तो उन पे क्या इम्पैक्ट होता, राइट? कि सोचो कि कोई एक सॉन्ग राइटर है, फेमस सॉन्ग राइटर है, उनका सॉन्ग उन्होंने लिखा है एंड दे सेव्ड इट इन द डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म एंड वहां पे कोई सिक्योरिटी या प्राइवेसी पॉलिसी नहीं थी. सो व्हाट हैपन कि उनका सॉन्ग है वो कोई और सेल कर देगा किसी और के नाम पे. सो दैट इज नॉट एन राइट वे. तो जो इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टीज है, जो इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टीज के बारे में हमने बात किया था कि हम पेटेंट लॉ फॉलो कर सकते हैं, हम कॉपीराइट लॉ फॉलो कर सकते हैं, right? So with that thing, we can secure and we can prevent our intellectual properties because वो उस पर्सन की खुद की यूनिक आइडेंटिटी है कि वो वर्क उसने खुद ने किया है किसी भी फील्ड में हो, बट इट इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग. So for that we need cyber ethics and computer ethics to prevent our privacy policies which are important to that person. Third thing, prevent loss of various jobs in the field of the software development. Means there are thousands of the people globally that are working in companies that develop computer programs and softwares. However, if we find out a way to get these softwares without having to pay the price, most of us would prefer privacy over paying, right? Have you ever wondered how this can cost the employee working in these companies their job? The generally mentality of most of the people downloading software illegally is that these companies are very rich and it won't affect them. Even if it does, who cares? However, the point to be kept in mind is what if the one who had to pay the price is someone close to you? Imagine there are thousands of the people getting involved in unethical downloads and distributions. In fact, the report reveals that the significant number of the people prefer never to pay for a software and get involved in piracy. So that is an important thing to understand कि जो ये piracy हो रही है that have to be stopped, and because of this type of the computer ethics or a cyber law, ये कुछ हद तक डर के मारे भी लोग नहीं कर रहे क्योंकि इसका जो impact है that is not a good one एंड प्राइवेसी होनी चाहिए. एंड ऑब्वियसली अगर साइबर एथिक्स नहीं होता, कंप्यूटर एथिक्स नहीं होता, साइबर लॉ नहीं होता, देन माइट बी वी ऑल आर डूइंग दैट कि कौन इतने पैसे भरेगा, फ्री में ये चीज मिल तो रही है बट वो जो चीज हम कर रहे हैं उसका जो पर्सन है जिन्होंने ये सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट किया है उनका जहाँ पे पार्ट कंप्लीट किया है जॉब का, उन पे क्या इफेक्ट हो रही है, वी डोंट नो दैट. सो वी हैव टू प्रिवेंट loss of the various jobs in the field of the software development. Then keep you from being unethical. If we follow this, then there would be a no cybercrime. Okay, so it is not that you need to follow the computer ethics to show others. However, by following these ethics, you would know what you need to do to be a responsible user and keep yourself from getting into trouble by being unethical. Well, yes, there are various laws that can put you behind the bars if you are caught violating the privacy policies and the norms of the individual websites. Uh, According to a survey, a school had to pay almost a $5 million as fine for using the pirated software. It was later that they realized that getting license would have been much more economical. So we have to be keep you from being unethical. Means we have to be an ethical person कि अगर हम कोई चीज follow कर रहे हैं, if we are using something, if we are downloading something from the internet, so we have to be more secure and more केयरफुल कि हम ये चीज यूज कर रहे हैं और उसकी वजह से कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो. So many schools, so many colleges, educational sectors are using some kind of the softwares. Okay, and for that software, if they have they paid some amount of the money, then it is the licensed version, and because of the licensed version उनको कोई issues नहीं आ रहा है. So if they are not following that, then some unethical thing happened, and that put them into an trouble. Means जो law है, अकॉर्डिंग टू द लॉ, और जिस टाइप का भी क्राइम होगा उस टाइप के अकॉर्डिंग उनको जेल भी हो सकती है, उनको जुर्माना भी हो सकता है. वी ऑलरेडी सीन दैट इन अवर आईटी एक्ट 2000 की डिफरेंट डिफरेंट सेक्शंस हैं. उन सेक्शंस में कौन से टाइप का क्राइम है वो जस्टिफाई किया गया है, एंड विद दैट कि उनको क्या पनिशमेंट हो सकती है, उनको क्या जुर्माना पड़ सकता है, वो सारी चीजें उसमें मेंशन की हुई है. राइट, कि जिस टाइप का भी क्राइम है उसके अकॉर्डिंग उनको वो फॉलो करना पड़ सकता है. सो फॉलो द एथिक्स. एंड द लास्ट वन, मेक्स योर कंप्यूटर अ बेटर एंड अ सेफ प्लेस टू बी एट. It is our responsibility to make our computer a better and safe place. Our computer is just not an electronic device for communication. It is your data store, your photo album, your work recorder, your social network, your calculator, and whatnot. It is what you are. If you get involved in downloading information or accessing portals that you are not allowed to, you are opening the doors of the various issues and threats like viruses and trojans, and that can be illegally enter your system and crash it completely. And on the other hand, if your system is used in the way it is supposed to, you are creating a safer and better atmosphere wherein you can reset assure that your work and your personal information is absolutely safe and secure. So that is our responsibility to create our computer a better and safer place, क्योंकि वो हम यूज करने वाले हैं, उसमें हमारी पर्सनल या प्रोफेशनल चीजें हैं, एंड उनको कैसे सिक्योर रखना है, उसके लिए क्या नेसेसरी स्टेप्स है, दैट इज अप टू us. And by following this, we can play an important role in our cyber ethics. And अगर ऐसी छोटी छोटी चीजें अगर हम ध्यान रखेंगे, ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस जो है वो सेफ्टी प्रोवाइड करते हैं, वो एंटीवायरस सॉफ्टवेयर यूज करते हैं, वो नेटवर्क में जो भी डेटा आता है जाता है उनकी मॉनिटरिंग करते हैं, गवर्नमेंट है वो भी प्रिकॉशंस ले रही है. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट वी आर क्रिएटिंग अ सेफर प्लेस, कि अगर किसी को वो यूज करना है सो उस पर ट्रस्ट होगा तो ही वो यूज करेगा. सो by following all these steps we can create a better safe place even in a digitalized world. So these are the needs and the regulations in the cyber ethics. If you guys have any doubt regarding this, you can put your question in below comment box. Thank you so much.